Hey, beautiful YouTubers, it's Tess. Ignore Megan and Caitlin's brother in the backyard. They're rehearsing for a dance thing that we used to do at my old school. That they do at my old school, where he goes, called Powder Puff, where the boys dance and the girls play football. Anyway, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I have Whitley here. She's all snuggly, and she has her Halloween onesie on. A little skeleton. And there's skeletons on these part of the sleeves too. Aw. I was singing to What Does the Fox Say? Here's Beetlebug. Beetlebug, Beetlebug, Beetlebug. Her hair looks really good. And I found a baby dust tutorial for painted hair that I might look at next time I do it. So if you've seen my recent purchases video, or like a few exciting purchases, I'll be getting the Lucy kit. Excuse me. I was looking at her and I was starting to think, maybe I should downsize my collection because I've been keeping some of the dolls I make. But I don't know. Maybe later. Because normally I would stick to like 3 or 4, but now I would stick to like 2 or 3. Now in my personal collection, I really want to sell Mimi. Mimi is one that I definitely want to sell, and that'll kind of give me my money back for the huge amount of purchases that I made recently between the Lucy kit, which is like $120. That's the most expensive kit I've ever bought, but it's one of my favorite kits. In fact, if I knew it was, I always assumed it was 20 inches. If I knew it was 23 inches back when I wanted a Tegan, I probably would have gotten that one instead. But I do like the Tegan too. The Tegan is a lot less pretty in person. It's kind of hard to explain. Like, I've always thought they look better in pictures, and then once I got the Tegan, I was like, oh, she's really cute. Not as drop-dead gorgeous as I would see in pictures, but still really cute. And I don't necessarily like how the hands are super, super open because it's hard to pose them, but Lyra's still my favorite doll right now, I think. Even though I'm having a lot of fun with Whitley, mostly because she's that great newborn size. And I prefer 23 inches, but Lyra's really heavy, too. But there are just little things I love about all my dolls. I don't know what I would name the Lucy kit yet. And I never even know for sure if it's going to be for sure for my personal collection. But I do think that since I'm getting the Lucy kit, I'll probably sell the Noah kit that I'm getting. Not entirely sure. It might just be, for sale with love fees. This lighting is weird, I'm sorry. And this lighting is even weirder. I look pale as a sheet. Whittlebug, Whittlebug, Whittlebug. I always get that song in my head when I have her. Anyway, I'm mostly just bored, so I felt like talking to you guys. Let's do some shout-outs, shall we? Brienne, you're awesome. Brienne is from Back Down South Babies. She just named one of her babies after Taylor Swift, which makes me secretly hate her. But that's okay, because I just pretend her doll is named after me because my middle name's Taylor. Which I'm ashamed to have that as a middle name because of Taylor Swift. I'm sorry, I just have this, undying hatred for Taylor Swift because my sister and my mom play her so much, and I'm ultra-feminist, and I don't have the energy to look into the fact that she's actually probably a really strong woman. I don't really care. She writes songs about breakups, and I don't want my little sister to be like that, because she's a songwriter, too. Anyway, and I just don't like country. I like show tunes. Shout-outs, Peaceful Reborns, you're my buddy, love you. You got a musical shout-out. Who else gets shout-out? Oh, I thought that guy was coming over to me. There's, a bunch of kids out there that they're just, dancing. Whittlebug, Whittlebug, Whittlebug. Her hair looks good. Whitley. Whittlebug, Whittlebug, Whittlebug. You are my Whittlebug. Whittlebug, Whittlebug, Whittlebug. Whittlebug, Whittlebug, Whittlebug. You can see her details quite a bit here. up close and personal. I'm so bored. I want to go home. I don't want to be at work. I want to go home and make babies. That sounds weird. I want to go home and make the Aubrey kit, which is hopefully